Hi, welcome to Hit the Bricks. Today's video is actually gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna go on a little adventure. We're gonna take a drive to get some Lego inspiration. This stemmed from somebody asking me that's not really into Lego that much. They're asking me, how do you get your ideas, your thoughts on what to build as far as MOCS or remocs or the city in general. And I thought about it and I'm like, I never really thought about it that much. I mean, it comes from inside. It's all the things that we've seen over the years and maybe, you know, things from our past or what have you that just has some meaning to us. But then I thought about it a little bit more, and I do research sometimes if there's certain parts of a city that I want to replicate, or if I'm working on a certain building or interior, I'll go online and check out some sources and get some actual photographs or pictures of those type of those things that I'm looking to build. And the other thing is I've spent thousands of hours on YouTube watching great videos on people's Lego cities that are amazing, and there's such good content out there. Just amazing creators and artists that build beyond anything I can do, and it really can draw a lot of inspiration from them. The other way is when I'm going for a walk or when I am driving and I just notice things and I see everything in Lego. Like I want to build everything I see in Lego, which unfortunately is not very realistic because I don't have the space and I don't have the money to do that. But that's what I want to do today is go for a drive and go to a park that I remember as a kid going to and seeing if I can draw some inspiration from there to do this section here, which is this grass field, tree, just green area that I had on the temporary tables. If you didn't see that, I'll put a link in up on top to the video that I actually get these permanent tables to get rid of the temporary tables. But this setup here, this green area, is actually pretty much the same. And I want to keep it as the most area as I can. I realize I'm working in a tight area right now before I expand to the next 3 tables, but I want to keep it as large of a green area as I can because I really like that. I don't want all concrete. I don't want all buildings. That's just my personal preference. I want to see a lot of trees and such, but what I'm not sure is if I want this to be like kind of a forest, like a wild area, or if I want it to be more of a recreational spot with maybe park benches and maybe some place to play sports or you know, some trails or something like that. So if you have an idea on that, if you think it should be more of a wilderness or it should be more of a park recreational, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear what you have to say about that. On that note, if you like the video, the content, if you hit like, and if you haven't, subscribe and hit the bell notification, that'd be great. We got a city update, like an actual city update coming out in the next couple days as far as videos goes. So if you're interested in that, that'll be coming up. But for today, let's go for a ride and see if there's anything at this park that I can use for inspiration for this park or wilderness area that I have going on. And then we'll come back here and see how it looks, maybe plan it out a little bit. So here we are at the park. That is the covered bridge that I was thinking of, which looking at it now, it looks a little larger than I remember. So that might be a little too much for that area. However, this nice little walking path and this bridge here could be perfect for that recreational type area. It's just large enough. I really like the river and how it's cutting through the trees. And we've got some of these trees that are hanging down in this little wooden bridge. That may all work quite well. We'll have to take a look at the covered bridge and see, but I think I got some good ideas already. Okay, so there is the covered bridge. It's one left of 40 that used to be in the state. So it's pretty unique, it's pretty interesting. I don't know if I'll be able to put this in my city completely like that because it is quite large. But I think I would like to do some type of version of this. It's got an interesting history to it, being that there used to be so many of them. The thought is that it was used to protect travelers from either the weather, some say from Indians, but mostly it's believed to help the farmers who had oxen that were afraid to cross bridges that were not covered, and that's why there were so many covered bridges at one point. But this is the only one that remains, so I'm hoping that I can do this somewhat justice in my city. If not, I will do the river and other parts of the park, but this is kind of the main thing at this particular park. Okay, well that was fun. Got some good footage, got some good pictures. Got some ideas right up here of what I can do in that green area in between the residential and commercial areas in the city. So I'm gonna head back and go ahead and start working on that. All right, so I just got a couple minutes just to wrap up here, but I wanted to show you guys what I was thinking. So here I put down just some, well, this is part of the blue sky that fell. If you didn't see that video, I'll put a link up, but that's that was my sky and it fell. So now it's just being used as a kind of a template for the river. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm actually thinking not having the roads here, having this railroad track in the edge, because in a future expansion of the city, I want to have the train being able to go alongside pretty much the whole town. So I'm thinking this river, this creek, to go alongside the train track and then cut through the forest type area and then underneath the road up above here. And I've got the restaurant here that I want to remark, and I want it overlooking this stream or creek or river or whatever it turns out to be. So I think this will work out pretty good. So I'm thinking of having it like kind of S-ing around, like snaking around the trees and such. That's my initial thoughts. I'm going to have a city update number 2 coming up in just a few days, and I'll have probably quite a bit more done on the city by then, and hopefully this river water feature will start to look like a little something by then at least. So I'm going to hit the bricks and get working on this, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching.